And if I was going to drop some advice to the listeners or viewers, it would be to try and make sure you've got a mentor. I thought I knew a lot about writing, but it isn't, for me, it wasn't just about coming up with the brain vomit of putting all the stuff down on paper and having the cool ideas. Part of it is the technique of making it marketable and appealing so that people can read through it. But yeah, getting a mentor, somebody that can walk you through that. And as a self-published person, everything from the writing side, the book design, coming up with how you're going to market it, the release dates, how Amazon works, all that stuff is a learned skill that anybody can do, and probably just by watching YouTube.
Because you really gave me some good advice. And you did your whole release with Awakening Fire. You planned it really well, and you got the reviewers and all that. So expand on that a little bit, because I think people can benefit from that.
Originally, I just wanted to, when the book was done and it was to a point that it could be published, printed, and sold, I wanted to just say, here it is, make a post on social media and say, hey, I've written a book. Here's where it is. The counter to that, by my coach's advice, is give it at least 4 weeks beforehand, put it up on Amazon as a pre order. And then as you're doing it, you can build hype, social media, start releasing, doing cover reveals. And the majority of it is intended to inspire people that want to get into it. And with that is what's called an ARC read. So advanced reader copies are free versions of my digital book that I give to other readers that say, I will give you a free copy of my book. And within the next month, please read the book. And then the day it drops, be able to put reviews on Amazon, and please buy a digital version that's on sale for 99 cents for less than a cup of coffee. You can
Mhm.
help a starving author with reviews. And then, even though it's a new book, it has legitimate, honest feedback from the readers that are there, and it gives people who have never heard about a first-time author, first-time book, and it gives them, a little bit more confidence in that. And part of this, the other part of the campaign was having book two ready and up for pre-sale. So the minute they find one, they'll see that the series is actually going somewhere. It's not just this nebulous thing. Apparently, a lot of readers, before they want to commit to getting into something that's labeled as a series, is they want a little bit of confidence that the author's going to finish it. And by always having one book available or seen that it's coming out soon, even if it's going to be farther out but released sooner, it gives a little bit of that comfort zone that, okay, I can go ahead and get into this. So reviews and confidence, I guess, were the biggest things, and then giving enough time in between to make a social media presence, being able to have a landing page, which I'm not sure how many people know what that is. It's a one-page thing for a newsletter sign up, and you give away some of your books. And for me, I made a short novella. It's about 15,000 words, and it takes place one day before this. It's a prequel of Alice and Henry as an adventure around town, and that way they can even get a free note of your style and see what the book's all about. And it all kind of leapfrogs together in chains into a pretty little, paper doll cutout. So if you go to that site, www.chaddulac.com, it gives you the blurb from the back of the book with the first cover there and a link to where it's being sold.